With Season Cove ending tomorrow, I thought this might be an appropriate time to do a last second grind to get to the World Series. Currently we are 19-15, but not the best, but that has been enough to get us into the championship series. I think that guarantees us 2 gold players, one being a live series and then one I guess being the other, who I don't even know who the gold reward is for the pennant race. But realistically, I know I'm not going to get that Tony Gwynn, which is it's not looking too good, which really sucks because I mean that guy has ridiculous stats, man. He's like a better Lou Brock, and Lou Brock's ridiculous. So having that Tony Gwynn in the outfield with Lou Brock and I don't know Ken Griffey, if I ever get that 99 Ken Griffey, that would be a deadly outfield. But for now, guys, we have to stick with good old Reggie Jackson, Lou Brock, and Griffey. But, you know, starting off decent, Lou Brock with the walk, and then eventually Reggie Jackson going to ground to the 3rd out. So, you know, that first inning scoring threat did end up coming to pass. We have Oral Hershiser on the mound, though. So, usually that really results in a very solid game for me, and that's what I'm hoping to continue that trend in this game. I mean, honestly, if we go on like a 4-game win streak at this point, I can realistically possibly get into the World Series. But, you know, that's pushing my luck a little bit. You know, I feel like I've gotten better as the 2 seasons have progressed, that being Season Ivy and Season Cove. But, you know, nothing too drastic. I think I've maxed out at about 850 at my rating. At one of these points, I would like to get to the World Series in the season at some point this year. If that doesn't happen, you know, I'm fine with it, I guess. I'm doing better than I thought I ever would, though. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Man on second again with 1 out, Orlando Cepeda at the dish, and he's grounding out. So if we lose yet another scoring opportunity, I'm going to be livid, you know? First 2 innings are the best time to make your mark and grab the momentum of the game. And if I end up screwing myself over 2 times in a row, I'm thinking that it's not going to bode well. And after that insane line drive by Griffey, I'm like, you know, yeah, there's a run. But man, his shortstop position completely perfect. So not too good of a start for me, honestly. Getting 2 hits or getting 2 men on second base and not able to cash in, man. And that's where you lose games right there, because you cash in. I have a 2-0 lead, and this guy's thinking, you know, man, he's got the pressure on him. But you know, it's still 0-0, and he thinks he's getting out. He thinks he can play with me at this point. So obviously he can when I hang curveballs for Alex Gordon. I actually don't have this Alex Gordon, but I hear he has some solid hitting stats. He's like a 94 overall. We buy him in the taking counter. Bringing up Salvador Perez, and this is exactly why you need to cash in when you can. 3-run dinger by Salvador Perez, and you gotta think, if I had just cashed in those 2 runs, I'm only down by 1 at this point. Bottom 3 now, Oral Hershiser at the dish, and he's trying to help himself out. He knows he kind of screwed up a bit hanging that curveball and then hanging that slider down low. So he's going to help his own cause with the single, bringing up good old Lou Brock. And I'm expecting nothing more. If Hershiser can get on base, so can Lou Brock. So this guy's on-base percentage on my team since I got him has got to be ridiculous. He's got, you know, decent power. I think he's at like 73 power versus righties, which is crazy. Along with that 99 speed, you know, he's a solid card. First and second now, we got my creative player up. He's going to chop a little thing over to first base. Only play is to first. So now we have second and third, another prime scoring opportunity for good old reliable, oh my God, good reliable, old reliable Ian Kinsler, who's just going to pop up to second base. So now we are in the same exact situation. 2 outs, runners in scoring position of Reggie Jackson, his second opportunity to cash in some runs. And guess what he's doing? He's popping out. So we have 4 runners left on base that were in scoring position in just 3 innings of this game. That could be a lead. Instead, we're down 3-0. So that's definitely an area of improvement we can make. Top 4 now, David Wright getting on base for the second time. 2 for 2, man. This 99 David Wright, I can rake with him apparently. I'm hitting like over 300 as well. He's got a double and a single, bringing up this Victor Martinez card, who's on now has a 3-2 count, full count, bringing Orlando Cepeda up on deck, and then he's gonna walk. So, you know, maybe we got something stirring. Can't be too excited though, seeing as we do have the streak of not cashing in. But now second and third again with just 1 out. And that's going to bring up Ken Griffey Jr., and he is actually making the smart move and walking this guy. And that's bringing up Oral Hershiser. And despite the fact that Hershiser's already gotten a single this game, I'm like, screw it, I'm taking him out. I got some deadly left-handers, including this Curtis Granderson, who is insane against righties, and he shows me exactly why I should when he gets a high hanging fastball up here, and he's gonna rip it into the gap. That's a gapper. That's at least a double. Well, we got speed on first in Ken Griffey Jr., and he's gonna make it all the way home. I'm thinking 3, but think better of it. It's a bases clearing double by good old by Curtis Granderson. He wishes he was back in the lineup. With stuff like that, he almost deserves to be back in the lineup. And then Lou freaking Brock, hitting the bases clearing home run, giving me the 5-3 lead. So now all there's left to do for me is to hold this lead. It's up to the bullpen though, with Hershiser only going 3 innings. Honestly, he probably could have gone 5 or 6, but I did decide to take him out just because, you know, we had that opportunity with Curtis Granderson. Reggie Jackson, though, going to end this inning here with a fly out to right field. So at this point, we're bringing in Kelvin Herrera. It's actually my first time having him in the game, and I'm really hoping that I can actually pitch well with him. But I do realize that whenever I hit against Kelvin Herrera, I seem to do pretty well. So I'm hoping that I can, you know, not have that trend carry over. But Steve Finley, man, this dude, I swear to God, is got to be one of those glitch cards. Because, I mean, he's got good hitting stats, but it's like it doesn't stop with him. Every single time I play him, he's getting on base at least 2 or 3 times. Finally, Victor Martinez messes up. Am I surprised, though? I feel like it's impossible to have a decent catcher unless you want to go silver catcher. You have to have a silver catcher to be able to block. And like the best hitting silver catcher is going to be like Gary Sanchez. But I want guys like switch hitters like Victor Martinez, man. Look at this freaking animation. Look at that. Like that is ridiculous. I get under the ball like it says, like you're supposed to go to that blue bar, and theoretically you'd be able to, you know, get that little momentum and throw it home. But Reggie Jackson just decides that he doesn't want to get that momentum. He's gonna freaking wait back and then throw it home, and then whatever his face can be safe at home. Freaking Steve Finley. And then on his next at bat, he's going ahead and hitting the dinger to tie the game up. Jumping up to the 9th inning now, Lou Brock gets the stupidest single. You know this guy's pissed. You know he's so mad. Next batter now is my creative player, Tall Guy, and I really want that single back because on this very next pitch, man, we're hitting this double play, man. Oh, exactly the opposite thing of what you want to do in the 9th inning in a situation like this. It's a tie game, top 9. You got a speedy person on first. I don't even know why I'm not even stealing second first before even swinging anything. And then Kinser's getting out as well. So, you know, this is not a situation I want to be in. He's got Steve Finley up again. And you know he's going to get on base. I mean, you got to think he's going to get on base. We got John Axford pitching to him. I'm just nailing him inside. At least I'm trying to. And that great feeling by Orlando Cepeda is allowing him to get on first base. That's another thing I want. I've had Cepeda for so long. I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade to, you know, maybe Joey Votto or something. Gotta think it. I don't know. I mean, if I get that Joey Votto, I'll be able to finish the Cincinnati Reds collection. And then I'll just have to do the Cubs. And we'll have the NL Central done. So that'd be pretty cool. But Joey Votto will definitely be an upgrade at first base. First and second now. And I'm like, you know, maybe it's a little late, but I'm starting to warm these guys up. Getting Rizzo Iglesias up and Glenn Perkins as well. Gonna go ahead and call a mound visit. Not gonna bring him in quite yet. I'm gonna pitch once or twice to Alex Gordon, and I'm theoretically gonna bring in freaking what's his butt, Glenn Perkins. But man, the first pitch, high fastball that I wanted to go inside, out of the zone, and I just completely missed my spot. So sadly, that's going to be a loss for us. Steve Finley, of course, getting player of the game. I think he was like 3 for 4 with a home run and a double and 2 runs or something. But man, that is a game we definitely could have had. Missed some opportunities, had 5 runs in the 4th inning and still couldn't win the game. Sadly, though, it is a loss, and sadly, it's probably going to guarantee our spot in the championship series rather than the World Series. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm over and out, and I'll talk to you beautiful people later. See ya.